What's happening? How y'all doing? It's another episode of This is LaFleur TV, and we're going to be talking about fear, false evidence appearing real. Doing one of my strolls again, so we just we're gonna depend on the Most High for me not to trip. But like I said again, I'm too smooth to be embarrassed. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about fear is because yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I have a surgery coming up on the 26th to take my colostomy bag off and also close my stomach up, which my stomach is sitting out of sack right now because of the injuries I sustained in September of last year from a drive-by. I got shot with a 45, so it did a lot of damage though, but I handled it like a champ though. I walked into emergency on my own will until I sat in that wheelchair. When you sit in that wheelchair, you'll call everybody in this universe to help your ass out. Buddha, Muhammad, Jesus, white Jesus, black Jesus, all of them. But anywho, the other day I woke up. I was in a funky ass. It was a funky ass energy, and I noticed I get those the more that I seek knowledge about myself, the more that I get overstanding and wisdom and clarity. The more that old programming, it does everything it can to try to hold on to the old way of life, which I can't have that right now because it doesn't help me be the best version of myself. But anyway, with fear, I was thinking about all the things that had been going on leading up to me, leading up to me having my surgery. I started thinking about, well, how's the bills gonna get paid and all this other things, and I was like, dang. And so then that led to me cussing out God or whoever's running this show. And then after a while, it just said, "Are you done?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm done." And all of that came from was fear of not getting my needs met. But the whole time, God, source energy, the divine, has been doing everything, has been giving me everything that I need to get past this process in my life. So when it goes back to false evidence appearing real, my brother is doing everything that he can to take care of me. Now I'm gonna show you how the Most High works. So I laid and wallowed in self-pity and filth for like a whole day. But the flip side of reading all these, self-help books, and yes, that's why I sound the way I do. The flip side of reading these self-help books and looking at videos for personal upliftment and, you know, helping you be the best version of yourself, I can no longer sit in my self-pity no more because my mind won't allow that shit to happen. It's funny because it's like, well, after you done, with your pity part, it's like, okay, what you gonna do about it now? So I already got into my mind. I'm like, well, I'm after I get through this, I'm gonna start doing something about it because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do everything that I got to do to make sure that I'm taken care of. So with that being said, hey, what's happening, bro? How you doing? What's good? So with that being said, the universe or source energy, whoa, oh, took me for a doozy right there. Started to, I would say, minister to me about my situation. Because everything that I pulled up on YouTube or anything that I tried to read, it dealt with fear and how to overcome it. And looking at my situation and just taking stock that I'm alive and I'm grateful for everything that I have, that everything is a process. And this has been a hell of a journey because after I got out of the hospital, I go back to the block going to look for these niggas that shot me. But at the end of the day, that was my ego instead of my sense taking over. Now I either would have ended up getting killed or going to the penitentiary where people can't pull me back then. You know what I'm talking about? Because I've been to the penitentiary like 9 months and it's niggas in there doing so much time. One nigga told me, and I'll never forget it. He was like, and I was so green because I remember, you're not even supposed to talk about time we in the penitentiary. But anyway, we was talking about what time I was over. Like, yeah, I'm getting out such and such. I said, so how long you here for? That nigga told me, for never. Do you know how long it is? For never? Yeah, fuck me up. So anywho, back to what I was saying. So I started getting ministered to, and I was like, well, I have a routine, so I start waking up. I started working out. You know, did like a little workout. What else did I do? Oh, cleaned up. I shaved my head, shaved my face and everything. Because how you look projects how you feel on the inside. You ever seen that show Hoarders? So with Hoarders, only thing it is however they're feeling inside is showing itself externally. So really they're messing on the inside and it manifests itself on the outside. So once I started doing that, what's crazy is I started feeling a little bit better. I'm gonna walk out in the street because these people ain't cut their yard and I don't feel like busting my ass because I have to get back on here and laugh at myself. And also take yourself, when you're going through a tough time, don't take yourself so seriously. But anywho, I had a conversation with my brother and it just opened itself up. And everything that I asked for, it was already done. You know what I'm talking about? He was like, yeah, I got the bread to do such and such. And he said, look, this is all I need you to do. Is we're going to get you taken care of. I just need you to handle the logistics. Yeah, sometimes I'll be tight with my money, but hey, I got a family to run. But I'm always make sure that you got what you need, and I love you. That's so fucking dope, yo. And the whole time, I'm questioning, how I'm going to win this race, and I'm already winning the race. The finish line is already here. Only thing I need to do is cross over it. So, let me get out the street now. So if anybody out there that's going through something and you feel like you don't have no control over it, surrender. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and surrender and do everything that you can do for that situation. Otherwise than that, surrender. Because at the end of the day, you're still in control of your outcome, But don't be trying to be in control of how the outcome happens. Just know it's going to be a success. If you are trying to write a book, you don't know where you're getting your ideas from. Just surrender yourself. Just start, looking at the small things in life that you can write about. Or if you're trying to go into business for yourself, or you having like a medical issue or anything, just surrender and let it go and just know everything's going to be okay regardless. But the worst thing that you can do is is have self-pity, because it doesn't help you. The only thing it does is bring more negative energy into an already negative situation. So ever since then, I've been feeling all right. It just gave me a little bit more strength to keep going, because I got a plan, to be the best version of myself, but also to help my community out, live a life of abundance and all those things. But the first thing I have to do is deprogram my brain from fear of everything, fear from asking a job because I've been in prison, or that I got a record, or fear of going up to a nice young lady because I don't have everything that I think I should have to go talk to a girl, or fear of change, fear of changing myself. It's okay to change. So a lot of times we don't want to change, but it's okay to change. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you'll change for the better. That's one thing I be doing with cars be going by. I be having PTSD because when I got shot in that drive, I seen like every car got some dastardly intentions going on. But I'm gonna get past that though. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, can't nobody take me up out of here until it's my time to go. And when I'm ready to go, I'm gonna be happy to go, because death is nothing but a door to another consciousness. And I'm too cool of a nigga to go to any place other than a place that has heaven-like qualities. And I say that because I don't know if there's a heaven or hell. But anyway, though, I just want to thank you for tuning in to my channel. You know, it's just started, but we're gonna do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Because really, it's for me. It's really like it's self-medication for me. You know, to work out my problems and to see things from a different perspective. Because I done the thugging. I done the nerdiness shit. I just put everything together and be the best balanced man that I can be. But I'm finna go finish my little walk and everything, and I hope this touches somebody. And like I said, just wake up every day and just be thankful. There you go, one of them cars again. I hope I don't have to walk around with a strap in the suburbs, because this shit around here crazy as hell. But there goes that fear. False evidence appearing real. All right, you take care. Love.